Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back with another one. Today, man, we got more Love is Blind. We got man-child pretends to cry when he's called out. What?
Oh,
man, we're going to the sympathy route.
You doing this?
Oh, shit.
All right,
we in for one today, see? Mm-hmm. You ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
Always check out down below, man. Y'all gonna run us up for real. Go to the other platforms. Go to the other channel. We got so much content y'all be missing out on. But also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
Hey, let's hop into it. We all messy and nosy, man. I see y'all loving this, man, so we loving it too. But after we finish doing the reaction, I'm most definitely going back and check out, because there's some things I want to see that he ain't. I know for a fact he ain't showing. You know?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's check it out.
I do really deep down feel like this is me falling in love.
Girl, at first I thought he was playing Lovers and Friends with a ding. Life real. Listen to the very beginning.
I do really deep down feel like this is me.
Tell me again,
I'm done.
There will be lovers and
friends.
Oh, that was so. I might not sound good, but at least you could.
Me falling in love with someone.
Oh my God. That's insane.
Is insane.
That is insane. You guys are crazy.
Oh my God.
You guys are insane. No, seriously, you guys are insane.
Your voice. Oh my God. That's insane. It's crazy to me. Insane.
That's so crazy. I'm Brittany. What's your name?
Oh my God.
Okay, all right, welcome back. It feels like we're not really progressing, doesn't it? But we are. I promise we are. I mean, the episode...
Boy, this might be the most stellar season.
Bro.
Oh, some real spill, bro. It's a lot of stale energy. This is insane. This is crazy. So insane. Man, please don't go back to Minnesota. Please don't. If you're from Minnesota, I'm sorry, but
I wonder...
personality-wise...
Are all the people...
from Minnesota?
It's okay,
yeah,
so you have to be from...
It's based out the Minnesota area, so, yeah. That's why dude said he went to the same high school as one of the girls.
the other girl, yeah.
They just didn't go at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to see that other drama, but he ain't showing that drama. Nah, that's drama.
That's why, like you said, we'll have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Episodes are going by. I can say that much at the very least. When we last left off, Dave had fallen in love with Lauren, and we know this because he was like, oh my God, Lauren.
Oh, Lauren.
So Lauren is like, listen, Dave, I know you're still talking to someone else, so you gotta pick someone. And Dave is like, oh my God, what? I have to pick someone? Since what? Why do I have to pick someone? Nobody told me this. I haven't been in love in a long time.
Oh my God.
So yeah, Dave was in love with Lauren, and he was ready to go all in. He was going to commit to her. But then he got up and went into a different pod afterward, and he started talking to Molly. And Molly is like, listen, Dave, every time you say something, I think it's exactly what I would have said in that exact order. I think what we have is true love, and that we're destined to be together. But you're going to have to choose between me or Lauren. You can't have both of us, Dave. And Dave is like, oh my God, I have to choose.
I want to do some of these dudes just get aroused by the girl voice. Because that's all you get. You get in her voice. It's like, oh, yeah, I love that.
But it's supposed to be like the connection that y'all made, like the conversations that y'all are having.
But some of them only are getting intrigued by the voice. It's like they talking to a phone sex operator. She gonna tell you everything you want to hear in the sexy voice. You're like, oh, my God, just imagine what you look like. And then somebody, oh, grandma, she just know how to play with her voice. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, I ain't, It's plenty of ugly people got some good voices. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say you got a voice made for the radio. You got a nice voice. Their face ain't made for them, but you got a nice voice. That's why I love, bro. They need to have this where literally, ooh, what about this concept, right? It's like a Tinder thing. Oh, that's a little too deep though. Like you get to see the people, but you don't know their name. You get to see everybody.
You don't know their names.
You don't know their names, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you now you going. Like, say for instance, I'm a guy. I see every girl, and I'm like, oh, that's the one I'm attracted to the most.
Mm-hmm.
But everything is just based off of personality. It's still Love is Blind, but first off, I get to see the faces of all the contestants. But then, as I go in the pods, I'm talking, but I don't know which one I'm really talking to as far as what I've seen.
Oh, I
They're
get
really,
saying.
I'm saying they're really fucked.
Like, you get to see them, but you're like, oh, but then that goes away, and now you just talking to them randomly.
Yeah.
Like, behind, like, a curtain or behind, like,
but if you end up matching with that one you thought was
that you
ugly.
thought was the ugliest one, it's kind of like, dang. But she has the best personality. You're attracted to her personality-wise. Like, y'all are compatible there. So it's kind of like, would you rather be with a cute face, but y'all have nothing in common? Or one that's not so cute, but honestly, y'all have everything in common?
I think that would be a mental fuck for a lot of them, though. They would be like, oh my fucking God. I'm just saying, would that be a dope idea? Y'all let me know in the comments, man.
Are you kidding me? I was just in the other pod with Lauren, and now I'm in here. When I'm with Lauren, everything seems right. But then I come in here, and I'm with you, and everything just seems right. Do you see the cycle here? Do you see how this never ends? I feel like it's whoever he was most recently in a pod with. That's who he favors. So anyway, now Molly is back in the women's quarters, telling all of her friends how strong of a connection she and Dave have.
We are the same person in male and female font, I guess.
Yeah, love that.
So, like, literally every...
And y'all need to quit going back to the pods, telling what y'all done talked about, how y'all connected. Stop all that. You'll be like, yeah, we had a good conversation, we had a good time. I think don't say who the guy is, don't say none, don't insinuate, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can have a conversation, but you ain't gotta be throwing all the details. Because then we got animosity, like, oh, I know who your other match is, it was Lauren.
Yeah, now you have to choose. Or you still need to be choosing anyway.
That's problematic, bro.
Yeah.
Single thing we say is,
dude, same.
All right, is that a good thing, though? That everything he says is identical to what you say? You don't think there's anything wrong with that whatsoever? Obviously, there are some things that are very important to have in common in relationships, but to have everything in common, don't you think that's kind of a red flag? First of all, the odds of that are incredibly low. You're going to disagree on some things.
Is that a red flag?
What? That
y'all are connecting too good. So like everything is the same. Y'all like everything. There's no difference.
Is it a red flag? Yes or no?
Well, reason why I'm saying, because sometimes I believe when a guy tells you everything you want to hear, he's only pitching you what you want to hear. Is not who he is.
I feel like
because I've seen it before.
Because you do have some times where y'all just have a lot of things in common. Like, it is what it is. But but that's kind of slim sometimes, right? But then you have those where you like, okay, she likes it. Me too.
We got a lot of stuff in common.
Me too.
Like, our personality traits is a lot. I'm saying, like, we got a lot of stuff in common. I was trying to hit your headphone. By accident.
You hit me in my head. You hit the headphones.
It was an accident. It was an accident.
Say sorry.
No.
You don't know how to say sorry.
You don't know how to say sorry.
I do. I was supposed to
say it.
I did nothing. I haven't did anything. But talk. Go ahead.
But we got a lot of stuff in common. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of backgrounds in common. We're very compatible and like.
A red flag. First of all, the odds of that are incredibly low. You're going to disagree on some things, and these people are acting like it's good to never disagree. There's nothing wrong with healthy disagreement and conversation. That's actually a good thing in relationships. If someone like Dave is just agreeing with everything you say, you should keep your guard up. So yeah, Dave is supposed to go break it off with Lauren to be with Molly, but as we saw last time, that wasn't really going according to plan, so we're going to pick up right there.
It's very confusing for me because me and Molly are so similar. We haven't had super deep conversations, but we like all the same things. We agree on all the same things. There
go the problem right there. We haven't had super. So y'all very good surface level.
Yeah, it's very surface level.
And this is personal. You're gonna feel like you can be like we ain't really.
So what things have y'all been like talking about that y'all have so much in common and that y'all agree on so much?
My favorite color is blue.
I like to travel. Me too.
My favorite color is blue.
Me too.
My favorite food is Italian.
Oh my gosh.
And I cry at night sometimes. And I have a teddy.
Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Surface level conversation.
Like, that's...
I went to high school. Oh, I did too. Now I went to university. Oh, I did too. How long did it take you to graduate? 4 years? Oh, me too. Surface level ass shit. I ain't got no deep intellectual.
Right. So I'm just like, what?
And they're in the pods. We found out 10 days?
10 days.
Which is long enough to have like deep conversations and not just surface level conversations. You can actually get deep and talk about some real shit. Within 10 days. Yeah. Especially like after I ain't gonna hold you, after the first 2-3 days, you can limit to who you actually like. And you ain't gotta waste nobody else's time. These couple people is who like I'm kind of vibing with more. We're having a natural flowing conversation, nothing feels forced. Next 7 days, it's probably 1 or 2 that you were actually dealing with. Yeah. You can have those conversations, those deep enough conversations where we can figure out, like, you know what I'm saying? If this can be something in the future. Or do you even know her last name? Do you even know the last name? Does she know your last name? Does she feel like my name can flow off your last name? Some females get triggered by them last names now, fellas. They be like, ooh, I can't be that. Your name what? I cannot walk around being Miss. You know what I'm saying? My name Jennifer. I can't be Jennifer Zimbaki. I don't know. I'm just throwing out a name.
Jennifer Zimbaki sound cute.
I just threw out a name.
That actually sounds cute. Jennifer Zimbaki.
I just threw out a name.
My name is Jennifer Zimbaki. That actually flows. To me.
I know.
It's
That's
cute.
the reason why I was like, I just threw out so.
But we like all the same things. We agree on all the same things. I've never dated anyone where I've been so similar to.
So he's saying all of this to Lauren, and her response is, well, how do we not have that? Don't we have a lot?
Jennifer Hiller. I could no. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if anybody. I'm just using it.
Using it name.
But I'm like, I wouldn't want to, you know what I'm saying, switch my name to that if I ain't never had to grow it. And now everybody gonna be like, Miss you be like, hell no.
Yeah, I feel you.
In common too. I mean, come on, dude. Everyone on this show is similar. Anybody can be similar for a few days through a wall on a Netflix show. Well, except for this guy. He couldn't do it. Couldn't pull it off. But yeah, if Dave is here to break up with Lauren, then he needs to just break up with Lauren. I don't know what he's doing. She's kind of trying to talk him back into being with her. And then he kind of reveals to Lauren that he started to lean more towards Molly when he learned that he was the only reason she was still there. And then Lauren's like, well, you're the only reason I'm still here. And he's like, oh my God.
So can I be so honest with you?
Yeah, please. Please.
Dave, you are the only reason I'm here.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So yeah, now that he's learned this, for some reason it changes things. Why would this change things? Shouldn't it just be about who you're more compatible with? Because they're all competing against each other and talking to other people. It seems like they're all just kind of weighing the odds of every relationship instead of just going with who they actually like the most. That's pretty clear by this point with Dave. He kind of just revealed it right now. He chose Molly because he expected that Lauren was talking to other guys and he would have less of a chance. But to be fair, the show is set up this way. It's kind of set up to create conflict, and nobody wants to waste their time talking to someone who is just going to end up choosing someone else.
I'm glad you haven't like given up.
I really do want to.
Do it.
No, you don't. Please don't.
I think that would be like the easiest.
It would be the easy way out.
The smart way out.
I can just picture you like smiling but crying.
Okay. It's so funny because there was one point where Lauren was like, either you're the smoothest talker ever or I'm being
smiling but crying. I can just picture your ass over there crying. What is that? See?
And then you telling me no. Like, yes, I'm leaving. I'm good. You already said I'm good.
See, I can just picture you crying.
Like, why you want me to cry for? Like, why you want to picture me crying?
Smiling but crying. Like, you think I'm crazy? Tears flowing.
Like, what? What is he talking about?
All my life I had to fight.
It's something about him I don't trust, though.
Yeah, he come out crazy.
Played here. But he wasn't even the smoothest talker ever. What are you talking about? People like that do exist. Don't get me wrong. There are people that know how to talk and be really smooth and charismatic, and they're just completely full of crap. But Dave is not one of those people. In my opinion, he pretty much came off as rude immediately and seems very immature and does not have a way with words at all. He's made fun of her age twice so far. He said he doesn't want to get involved in girl drama, even though he started it. And later on in the show, he also makes a joke about not liking her new hair. He kind of just takes a jab at the way she's wearing her hair.
You have like continued to surprise me every day, every date. And when I look back at like notes that I wrote about you, I'm just like, I do have like love feelings for Lauren.
Did you hear that? He has like love feelings for
feelings.
Lauren. He
Who
wrote it in his
said?
notebook, so we know it's true. You know what, Dave? Prove it. Let's see the notebook.
heard
Let's
that
see
one.
what you got written down there. Cause
Player, you putting us on to a new thing. Love feelings.
Love feelings.
I ain't never heard that one. That's a good one, my
Start
boy.
using it.
I'm gonna use that one.
Who you gonna use it on?
You.
No, you ain't.
I got love feelings for you, girl. Baby girl. I got love, but feelings.
Because everybody's
For
always
you.
citing their notebook like, oh, if you could see my notebook and what I wrote about you right now, oh my God. And he wrote down that he has love feelings for her. Does that mean he's in love with her, or he loves her, or he might love her? What does that mean?
I've not always made the right choices in my past.
In
I
what
feel like
ways?
I've always made the wrong choice.
Really?
I just have always felt that way about myself.
Damn,
telling me that, and
so
then
if you pick her, it's the
Right,
wrong
I'm gonna
choice.
think
God
that, like, oh, maybe
damn.
this is another one of those wrong choices.
That's fucked
Like, what
up.
are you talking about, sir?
That's fucked up.
How old is he?
In his 30s. I think 32.
32.
Yeah.
I think 32.
Too old. Look about 42.
Like about everything, not just like relationships, but like everything.
Let's not make the wrong decision.
I love how she said that. Like, let's not do that anymore.
Right.
Let's not make the wrong decision in every single situation, if that's what you're saying. Oh, Lauren. Before I knew you, I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't make a single correct decision in my entire life. Not one time. As soon as I walked into these pods and I heard your voice, I was like, this woman is going to change my life.
showing all the
Maybe.
teeth.
If she's not talking to other people, if I don't end up with Molly, she's going to change my life.
Sometimes I feel like I'm reverting back to my old ways, basically like getting scared of my feelings for you. Like you don't scare me. Like I scare me.
You scare me too,
It's
Dave.
like just hitting me right now. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh man.
Are you okay?
If it's that hard, I
What the
don't.
hell's going on? Does this guy need to go to the hospital? Is he okay? Do they need to escort?
It sounds like he's trying to get one of them to fold, and then basically they help him make the decision.
Okay, I'll just, make it easier for you. I'll remove myself from the situation. I hope you and whoever
Yeah.
work out. Because if it's that hard, I'm good. You should know. You know what I'm saying?
I told y'all women by saying that.
What?
If you ever got to choose between me, don't
It's
worry about
not. If you
me
gotta
too.
choose between me, but you making it seem like it's just so painful that, or you just so like confused. If you that confused, then I'm good.
I feel you.
Escort him out of the pod? What is with this guy? Everything confuses him. Everything scares him. He's rude. He can't make up his mind. I don't even know anything else about him other than the negative things. Is he constipated? Is he passing a kidney stone? Does he need medical attention? How is it possible that there are two women here that are only here for Dave? This isn't a game show. You don't win a prize if you get married to Dave. You're stuck with Dave.
I'm just like going through it. Just wanted to let you know that. Like, this is really hard right now for me.
So anyway, Dave leaves the pod on that note. I'm not kidding. He just paces around for a little bit, and then he just leaves without saying anything else. And then
Right.
Lauren
I
goes
mean,
out to
what?
the women's
Listen,
quarters
right.
and starts telling Madison that the date was great. It went well. Now, maybe she's just trying to pretend things went well, but I
Yeah.
honestly don't think so. It sounds like she really
Is Molly around? She might be saying it to
believes it went well.
clock that.
It was really good. I think I like hearing some really different.
Yes.
He told her that he was going to break it off with me.
That's not what he said to me.
Well, exactly. I was like, I just sat there and I was like,
So yeah, Madison tells Lauren that she thinks he's playing both of them, which is
Yeah.
true, but also what is the end game if you're trying to play both of them? Like if you can't even decide, I don't even think he's playing anybody but himself at the same time. I don't think Dave has any master plan. Just like many other guys on the show, he mirrors what people say and he cannot decide. And I just want to say, for those who don't watch the show, there are other couples on here that are much more genuine. It's not completely full of people like Dave. So next he has a date with Molly again, and I'm just wondering how many times he can go back and forth until he just makes up his mind. How do these women have the patience for this guy? Seriously, I have to commend them.
Honestly, I've been crying for the last hour.
You have?
Yeah.
You don't look like it.
Man, stop that motherfucking
You don't
bullshit.
look like you've been crying.
Man, don't be around here crying for no whole damn hour.
How long? How long y'all be crying for? Hey. Stop.
No.
Well, he said he was doing it all dramatic like that. He just...
Come on, now.
How long you been crying for?
I really don't be crying.
You don't be crying.
No. Last time I really cried was at my grandma's funeral.
I ain't talking about it like that. I'm talking about a relationship.
I'm talking about are you talking about any situation?
No, I said
only time I cry.
relationship.
Only time I personally cry is mourning situation. Other than that,
Mourning.
Mourning, like
mourning someone.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't saying like that.
Other
You
than
be
that,
crying.
I don't really be crying. You say I do be crying?
I ain't say that. Come on,
No,
let's go.
you said I do be crying? Oh, you motherfucking cows. Now your ass on the other hand,
I ain't cried in a long time.
girl, you be crying every day.
I don't cry every day. No, I don't.
She said it's so therapeutic.
Okay, let me say this. I do cry every day. It ain't nobody business though. I cry every day, but I don't be sad. I cry because it relieves stress for me.
Tension.
And
Stress,
tension.
yeah.
And it is therapeutic. I cry and I
She
be
in
good.
the shower.
But I'm happy though. I'm just, don't know me
But it ain't none of y'all business.
Well, you put it out there, so now I gotta tell them.
They say I'm always telling your business anyway.
I sure cry every day, and I ain't ashamed of it.
Okay, tell me why.
Oh, man.
There's nothing wrong with crying. I'm not going to make fun of Dave.
But I'll say this on some real spill. If he been crying for a whole hour, them eyes would not be like that.
He don't look like he been crying.
It don't look like he dropped a shed of tear in the past hour.
For crying if he is telling the truth anyway. But based on how he has been so far, I just have a really hard time believing him here. It seems like something he could just be saying to gain more sympathy. And it's too bad because I don't want to think that he was lying about this, but I can't really picture Dave sitting there crying for an hour. Especially because like a day ago, he was just telling Molly how he's glad they both don't show their emotions and don't get emotional about things like other people. Anyway, in this next part, it sounds like Dave is trying to make himself cry a little bit. I don't know, comment if you think that that's what's happening or not. But I think so.
I'm just like freaked out because like I know our conversation earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm like freaked out by myself because I'm like, how can I be such a different like person from like hours ago?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's a good question. How can you be such a different person now than you were a couple hours ago? That's not normal when you're in your 30s especially.
Right.
It blows my mind that when he says something like this, Molly just agrees like it makes sense.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, sure. He's a different person now than a couple hours ago. You should run. Why is he saying that? I don't even know if I could call this love bombing because what is the angle? How would this work on anyone older than the age of middle school? And he just keeps pausing and sniffling between his sentences, but there's no tears at all. It sounds very deliberate, like he wants to make sure she's hearing each individual sniffle.
Come from our dates, I feel so good, and then I go to another one and I just feel all this pressure, and like I've been trying really hard to like be the best version of myself through it, and it's just gotten like harder.
Do he not?
Boy, this shit look like them body cam joints we be watching?
Yeah.
It literally look like he doing a body cam cry. You know how they be like, dude.
Not a single tear.
And the dude did all that shit for hours. And ain't no single tear come out this man eye. That's what he's doing.
That's crazy to me.
Boy, y'all sick in the head with doing shit like
Be
that.
the best version of myself through it, and it's just gotten like harder.
How are they not walking out? Who has the patience to sit there and listen to this? He's crying about the fact that he just can't decide between Molly or Lauren. And I know she can't see him, so that makes it a little bit more difficult to tell. But just the fact that he would be crying over his indecisiveness between them, that should raise alarm bells. He just told Molly that everything is great with them and he wants to be with her. And then he goes to another date and he's like, oh, but now everything is great with Lauren and I want to be with her. That shows right there he's immature. I mean, he straight up admitted he hasn't been in love in a long time and he has no idea what that even feels like.
Oh my god. I'm so fucked up.
Then maybe let's not be in a relationship, Dave. Why are you here then? What are you doing here? If it's this much of a challenge for you, I don't know how you're expected to get through other hardships and things in life, especially if you're in a relationship. I mean, it's incredible. This guy crumbled immediately. It took no pressure at all. There was two women he liked, and they're both like, so who are you gonna decide? And he just melted down.
I mean, do you think that there's a reason that you're so conflicted? Like, I don't know. I mean, we don't have to keep talking about it, but
I mean, I don't know what else we're
You know,
gonna do.
seriously.
yeah, true.
What is he wiping from his?
You know what though?
Hey,
A lot of
what?
y'all women, why y'all don't keep y'all options open? Y'all be so quick to narrow down. These dudes be like, shit, I'm keep my keep my options open. Yeah, me about, I got a couple on my roster. They cook me shrimp, lobster, and pasta.
I'm done.
One got me steak and potato.
I know, but for real though.
But yeah, on some
Like,
real spirit
serious,
though.
yeah.
Like, if he got options, you got options. If we ain't choosing each other, what's the point? On some real spill though, if you got options, I got options. What's the point?
Yeah.
We gonna keep our options open. We gonna keep them open.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm look like narrowing down my options because but you can't narrow down yours.
True.
So if we in this situation, honestly, it will make him want to choose you more. Because he wants you to get rid of them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he won't be picked. Mm-hmm. But when the ball's his court to be the picker, he like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But when it's time for him, he want to be chose. He gonna tight ship.
I do wonder who he end up going with. I mean, we have to watch it, I guess, to see.
I want to see all the drama unfold. I'll be here for the drama though.
Yeah.
His eyes. There aren't any
Me
tears
too.
there. Does he think the camera's not going to notice that? Like, we're not going to be able
I got
to
it
tell?
too,
And he
'cause
was
he's-
digging pretty hard into his eyes for a while just so we all know that he's crying. He's very theatrical. It seems like from the very beginning he's been putting on an act, and it's no wonder that gets you far on a reality TV show like this.
I'm not here to like force anything. Absolutely not.
I know, and that's what I've like really liked about you. Everything's so fun, and that's freaking me out. I'm just really struggling with this. I don't.
How many times can he go, and just put his head down? This is like the 10th time he said he's afraid of commitment, and he's afraid of the fact that they've been getting along so well and that he likes her so much. When are they going to take the hint? It's not that men can't cry or show their emotions. Right. I think it's very important to be able to do that. But if you're dating a 32-year-old man and he's breaking down crying about the fact that he can't decide between you or another woman, then that's completely different.
I literally never cry either.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're still not
Yeah,
crying.
you don't
So
never
finally,
cry.
Dave tells Molly that he thinks he has a stronger emotional connection with Lauren, and then Molly's like, okay, well, it sounds like you made up your mind then. And he's like, well, it sucks, I have to decide.
So then I feel like you've made your decision, right?
I hate that it's like that, though. I hate that it's like...
Girl, get up, Molly, and go.
Like, I made a decision.
Percocet.
How else is it going to work, though? At some point, you have to make a decision. Even if you're not doing this whole pod experiment, that's still how life works. And it's so frustrating because she's like, all right, what is your ideal scenario here? What do you want? And he's like, what do you mean? And then she starts to get annoyed because it's obvious he's being vague and won't just make up his mind.
You know what? He should have threw that as a joke.
That's what it is. He's doing... Okay, go ahead. My bad.
No, you go.
No, he's throwing stuff out there because he want her to be like, okay, well, cool. Like she said, you made up your mind. I want to go ahead.
I told
you don't
you what
want to
it
make the
is.
decision.
He doesn't want to make the decision. He wants them to.
Like, just be a grown man and just be like,
he ain't. Nothing.
Like, hey, Molly, I'm going with you, or I want you, or whatever, or...
Ain't this the one who said the OnlyFans joke?
Yeah.
Instead of coming in and making the OnlyFans joke, she should have came in and made a polygamy joke. Shit, see who
put it in their head a little bit.
Hey, see who see.
But remember you said, what about you just have both of us? But that's not what the show is here. And first of all,
that is love to some people. What is love?
Teach his own, but no.
Mean. And then she starts to get annoyed because it's obvious he's being vague and won't just make up his mind.
Tell me, in your ideal world, what happens right now?
What do you mean?
I think you should own your decision and make it.
No, I know, and I thought I just did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
This man said, oh no, I thought I just did. You haven't said anything for real. I want you to be direct. And be like, Molly, I am going... What's her name? Lauren? I am going with Lauren. You're not going to hurt my feelings.
He just told Molly yesterday.
Break it off with, man,
he made his decision.
I wish I could... No, I couldn't. They do have too much... they have too much patience for me.
What happens right now?
What do you mean?
I think you should own your decision and make it.
Tell him.
I know, and I thought I just did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, well, there you have it. That's how Dave made his decision eventually. I'm sure Lauren would be very glad to see that's how it went down. After watching this back once again, it just shows me even more how much of an incoherent mess this guy is. Anyway, comment your thoughts on Dave below. I know this hasn't been the best season so far. I'm not sure if I'm going to cover the entire thing, but I'm definitely going to do more still. Also, if you remember this guy Leo, I made 2 videos on YouTube about him a couple months ago, and the second one got taken down. If you never got a chance to see it, or if you'd like to be able to watch it again, it'll be available from now on for free on Patreon, so you can head on over there.
But yeah,
that's the girl.
We'll talk about it later.
Oh.
But yeah, Dave tried to get him.
Yeah,
slide,
I definitely gotta.
He tried to slide in and get him a Wendy's Dave's double, huh?
Okay.
Dave's double, you get it? He tried to double his, Yeah.
I'm done, but
He said he like him by the
honestly,
twos.
with just how that went down, I wouldn't even if I was Lauren, I don't want you. I just don't. Like, I just feel like a lot of things just scream like red flag. Hey, I'm good. You're too old.
I agree.
And doing all that fake crime. Do you know people gonna see this? And we're gonna see that you weren't crying for real. But anyway, okay. Whatever.
Hey man, y'all spill what's up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until this time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid and C.
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Peace.
Ain't no time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money low, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.